It seems that every time I try to record a video, Granny's just doing an idle animation. Anyway, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Man,
You're not here looking for work.
what a journey that was last time.
You still can.
And now it's time to head to the Curatorium of Secrets.
Sorry to... Huh? There's no one here. But didn't they just say Lauma came this way a few minutes ago?
Huh. Well, by a few minutes ago, it would technically be a few days at this point.
No one except for a cat watching over the front desk.
I think now is the time to learn the ways of speaking cat.
Excuse... meow? Are we supposed to check in here?
I guess that's a start.
No idea what that means. Is this Lauma's personal receptionist or something? Pretty sure she'd be the only person who could actually understand it.
Do you really think that Lauma would own a cat?
Huh? It's heading into that room.
Maybe the black cat wants us to head over there.
But why not? Like I told you already, that's just... Another client.
Nah, sorry, I wasn't eavesdropping.
So, you were in this room the whole time?
Something I can do for you?
Yes. Can I get your number?
Traveler. Paimon.
Hello, Lauma.
Oh, you're acquainted then?
Yes, they visited Hisi Island yesterday. We had dinner together. Allow me to introduce you. Traveler, Paimon. This is Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets.
Hey there, good looking. I mean, she really is good looking. 'Cause, woo!
Pleasure to meet you.
They are travelers who arrived in Nod-Krai just yesterday. Greeted by the birds and beasts of this land, they are kind-hearted souls who walk in the moonlight's glow.
Yep, that's right.
Interesting.
Actually,
Thank you, Lauma, but you need not have introduced them. They are great heroes, renowned throughout the nations beyond our borders.
Oh, so you know of my heroic deeds then?
Oh, really?
Do not forget, I deal in information. Just because most people in Nod-Krai pay scant attention to foreign affairs, that does not mean the same goes for the Curatorium of Secrets. They're the heroes everyone was talking about before. The ones who saved Natlan during the Abyss crisis.
I even gained a name for that. Hell, I've never felt uncomfortable being praised before. How am I supposed to explain what happened last night now?
I see. We Frostmoon Scions seldom leave our domain, so I had not heard of your heroic deeds. Please, forgive my ignorance.
Now, worry not about that.
It's no big deal. We were hoping to keep a low profile anyway. If we had to list all of our titles and good deeds, we'd be talking till sundown, and then some.
Paimon!
Huh? What's wrong? Still not feeling great?
So, what brings you both to the Curatorium today?
Oh, so basically Basically, we were just eating when we overheard people talking about how the Frost Moon Scion's relic had been stolen, and then she dragged Paimon over here.
Yep, I did exactly that.
I see. Ah, I see. So you came over here because you were worried about Lauma. A combination truly befitting of great heroes. Strong at arms and pure of heart.
Yeah, that exactly. I can't take this much longer.
In that case, Lauma, I've got a suggestion. Why not ask these battle-hardened heroes to take the commission for you? Honestly, it's a little beyond the means of such a modest establishment as ours.
Your modest establishment? Unable to handle a commission? You just don't want to take it, do you?
You're right. I do not.
What kind of commission is this? Surely it's not to recover your stolen relic?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes, that is it.
Oh boy.
Recovering the relic is both my duty as a moon chanter and a step toward fulfilling the promise I made the traveler, to help uncover the truth of the past. But Nefer has already declined our commission multiple times. And yet, just as it always has, the moon will continue to illuminate the sky above the curatorium. Come night or day, may the moon goddess keep you.
Enough of that.
I'm sorry, everyone. There's something I need to get off my chest. I'm sorry.
So, according to her, she never came into contact with the relic. So she suspects her brother may have taken it.
I like how the fact that we're not the only characters that have internal monologues.
I understand.
I'm truly sorry.
The Frost Moon Scion's secret chamber has remained hidden from the world for generations. But the reason outsiders are forbidden entry is not only to prevent theft. Within the chamber lie ancient trials, challenges designed to test the worthiness of those who enter. To intrude without rightful cause is a most perilous act indeed. So please, don't be too hard on yourself. The fact that you made it through those trials proves your right to stand before the relic. To put it simply, the Moon Marrow itself has deemed you worthy.
Wait, so you're not angry with me?
No. Your honesty tells me everything. You never sought to take the Moon Marrow for yourself. As for what happened at the end, I suspect the chamber's protection mechanism may have been activated. Among those who entered the final chamber, there was either someone with impure intent, or else an abyssal presence.
It's like how she zoomed right into her face.
The Abyss?
My brother can indeed wield the power of the Abyss.
Perhaps that's why, then. Either way, the Moon Marrow was taken. And I believe you. So the problem remains the same. I need to recover our relic.
With that in mind, I'll help you. I want to find my brother too.
See? Didn't I tell you it would all work out in the end? But before everyone starts celebrating, forgive me for asking just one more thing. Are you absolutely sure your brother took the relic?
What do you mean? Weren't they the only ones inside at the time?
That's true, we were.
Who knows? Think about it. After your brother broke the seal with abyssal power, what was to stop someone else from following you in there?
You see, I had my suspicions due to the camera angles. There was someone watching us.
In theory, nothing.
And as it just so happens, I received a tip-off from one of my sources earlier this morning. Word is, today of all days, the Fatui suddenly called off their search for the relic.
What?
Huh? Why?
Well, either they woke up this morning and suddenly decided they'd lost all interest, or...
They somehow already have it.
Exactly.
But no. Ether couldn't possibly be working with the Fatui.
Are you wondering if your brother might be in cahoots with the Fatui?
Did you somehow manage to interpret that from my inner dialogue?
Which is why I asked, are you absolutely sure your brother took the relic? Or to put it another way, do you really know your brother?
Huh? She's right. The truth is, I really don't know what Ether is trying to do here.
In other words, it's highly likely that the Fatui already have the moon marrow.
So, basically, all we need to do is find our way into that Fatui research facility, and we should be able to get to the bottom of this, right?
And snatch it back. Right?
Congratulations, you've found your answer. Looks like the curatorium won't need to lift a finger this time. Well, Lauma, there we are. On behalf of our long-standing cooperation and the great hero by your side, I'll waive your consultation fee. But just this once.
You're really not planning on helping us?
I think I've helped more than enough already.
If we're to stand any chance of infiltrating that facility, we'll need the help of a specialist.
Just so you don't get the wrong idea, let me make myself crystal clear. The Curatorium of Secrets has always striven to abide by a policy of strict neutrality. We do not take sides with any faction in Nod-Krai. I cannot help the leader of the Frostmoon Scions sneak into a Fatui facility. That would make me their enemy. When one of their harbingers asked me to help them infiltrate your territory, I gave them the same answer. No.
All right, I understand. But I do have one final request. I promise it's my last.
It had better be.
No matter who it is, I want you to help us persuade the next person who walks through that door to join us.
I wonder who that person's going to be.
What is she up to? You're that desperate for help? What if it's a member of the Fatui?
It doesn't matter. You're welcome to tell them everything, even about our plans to infiltrate the Experimental Design Bureau. All I'm asking is for you to say one thing, just one thing to help persuade them. If you do that, I promise I won't ask you for anything else.
Imagine if it actually is a Fatui member, they'll have to go double agent. And they'll probably be executed for their crimes of betraying the Tsaritsa.
Made up your mind?
Fine. Fine, I'll play along with your little game. Besides, as long as I'm not personally involved, no one can accuse us of taking sides.
Boss, I'm back! You won't believe the luck I've been having today. Remember you sent me to find that runaway cat, yeah? And you said I'd only be back after dark? Well, guess what? Right after I left the house, this big ibis flew over and the missing cat was right in its claws. And once it got close, it loosened its grip and... Boss, you're meeting clients. I'm so sorry. I'll get out of your way.
She cutting herself Mualani vibes with those eyes. With the expression of the eyes. That ibis must have been sent by Llama.
Jahoda, dear, come here.
Huh? Me? Is something the matter? Oh, hi there.
Hello!
My dear Jahoda, I have a request.
Oh god, look. That's a very menacing look right there.
Yikes! Why does the boss sound so scary? Did I do something wrong?
Would you be so kind as to accompany these 3 delightful clients of ours and help them infiltrate the Fatui's Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
What is going on here? Boss usually just says things like, hey, go do this, or you, go take care of that. Why is she being so scarily polite?
Oh gosh.
And wait a sec. The Fatui's research facility? That's basically a death sentence.
Made your mind up yet, my dear?
The best look just adds to that.
What is up with Boss today? Am I supposed to say yes to this? Or maybe it's because the mission's too risky, so she's actually looking out for me? Why is everyone looking at me like that? Is this some kind of test? I can't let the boss down. Can I?
Have you made up your mind?
The menacing look doesn't help.
That's... Sure, why not?
Really? You really don't mind helping us?
You'd be a great assistance to us. I'm sorry, I can't. I need some water before I start coughing.
Huh? Oh, yes. I mean, no. Of course, I guess I do.
Oh, thanks so much! We owe you big time!
On behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, too, thank you, Jahoda, for your help.
What the? Seriously, what just happened? Why does the boss look so fed up? Oh no, was I supposed to turn them down?
All that mentoring, time spent teaching her how to deal with different factions. In one ear and out the other.
It makes me feel like that Jahoda here is a certified goober.
Never.
You got what you wanted. You promised that was it.
I know this goes against your principles. I won't forget the favor.
Trying to get me to change my mind now?
Of course not. I just wanted to say thank you. So, thank you.
Oh.
Jahoda, we'll leave the planning to you. Let's discuss the details elsewhere.
Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, what have I gotten myself into?
Oh, by the way, Jahoda, before you go,
What is it, boss?
you're fired.
Wow. That was unexpected.
Huh?
Oh god. Those eyes are the ones that got me.
Effective immediately. As in, this exact moment. The curatorium will take you back, of course, but only once you've completed this commission for our 3 clients.
What?
Is there some issue? Well, here's the upside. Without me taking a cut from your commission, you'll earn more.
Seriously? Can someone explain what's going on here?
Even more that was probably my favorite now. Man. Woo-wee. I think Jahoda has cemented herself as being one of my new favorites here at Nod-Krai.
Are we sure Jahoda's alright? She looked totally crushed just now.
I hope she's not crying over this later.
She'll be fine. She's just in shock. But one thing's for sure. The Curatorium's professional standards are beyond question. The fact that she only requested 1 day to prepare says it all. As an apology, I'll ask my animal friends to help her out more often in the future. Also, thank you for being honest with me. It means a lot.
Don't mention it. It was my fault in the first place.
Was it really, though? As far as I see it, trusting your family is never wrong. In this case, let's call it a misjudgment.
I think that might be a better way to describe it then.
But the truth is, we all make mistakes every now and then. What matters is how we deal with the consequences.
Honestly, I probably couldn't have said it better myself.
So, in return for your sincerity, there's something I'd like to share with the two of you as well.
Oh? What is it?
Perhaps it is something best said under the moon's gentle light. Would the two of you meet me on Hisi Island tonight?
Sure, no problem.
Oh, it does sound important. You're right. There's too many people here. Somewhere quieter makes a lot more sense.
Thank you both for understanding. Then let us meet beneath the moonlight.
Oh, man. Yep, Jahoda's definitely gonna be a guaranteed favorite from me. Anyway, one quick chaos control.
It's about time, and the moon's already up. Let's head over to the place we agreed to meet Lauma.
Yep, let's go ahead and do that. I could say this place definitely has a bit of an aura to it. A very calm and soothing aura, if you will. Come to think of it, I wonder what Lauma wanted to show me.
Lauma, we're here! Huh? Lauma, are you praying?
I am indeed. For the moment I was born, my people exclaimed, "Behold, eyes like the moonlit tide, antlers like the crescent moon, and blood that glimmers silver as the moon's reflection." From as far back as I can remember, I was revered as the Frost Moon's emissary and the Moontide Maiden. The first words I ever learned were prayers to the Frost Moon. The first gestures, those of our sacred rites.
Wow, that must have been tough.
I would have to agree, that probably sounds quite difficult.
Back then, I didn't know any better. It all just seemed so natural. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline has long since begun to run thin. Nowadays, even those of us with antlers are few and far between, let alone those attuned to the power of Kuvaki. But I...
Do you what?
antlers are so pretty.
They say it's an extraordinarily rare condition. Once in a century, if that. I am unusually sensitive to the moonlight, as well as to the Kuvaki's ebb and flow. As a child, I could barely sleep because of it.
Speaking of which, how can you sleep with those antlers? It must be painful.
Oh no! It was that serious?
To others, fluctuations in Kuvaki are something you easily get used to, like a gentle tide lapping away at the shore. But to me, that same tide is a towering tsunami, a surging swell crashing against me. Of course, as the years went by, I learned how to suppress my senses and my power, enough to keep it all from overwhelming me. But because of that, I also had to walk the path of concealment.
Concealment?
From the moment I was first taught to pray, my kin would point up to the night sky telling me, that Lauma is the frost moon, the last of the moons, the sole surviving truth. But I would ask them in response, why? Why can't I feel anything from it at all? Later, I came to understand that they simply could not tell where the real tide was coming from. They couldn't sense it. The true moon beyond the sky's veil.
Is Lama talking about the false sky? So the true frost moon lies beyond it?
The moon is false. I reached that conclusion long ago. But there was no one I could tell. Not a single soul. At least, not until now. Am I the one who's wrong? Is it the moon that is false, or my own senses? I asked myself such questions time and time again.
Your intuitions were correct. The sky above Tevat is a lie.
Thank you. When you called yourself a descender, I had a feeling you might be able to confirm what I had always suspected. And now that you have, it's exactly as I imagined. I feel relieved.
Oh, Paimon kinda gets why you couldn't tell anyone now. It's not easy to change people's minds on something they've believed for hundreds of years.
Or even thousands of years. But most likely hundreds of years.
That's what I meant by concealment. I knew too much, so I had no choice but to keep my people in the dark. Every prayer I offer feels like a lie to keep myself going.
So that's what she meant when she asked me that question. If you were aware of something, a secret that could hurt your family, would you be honest with them? Or try to hide it?
You've already met our Kutar, haven't you?
Yes.
Huh? When was that? And more importantly, when were you planning on telling Paimon?
That night when I went out walking alone.
Ah, no wonder.
What did you think of her?
Well, what do I think of her? A little up in the clouds. And a bit lonely, too.
What exactly do you mean by up in the clouds?
I understand what you mean. She is quite indifferent to the world outside herself. But I find it hard to hold that against her.
Does that mean you've met her too?
Yes. It was shortly after the fall of the ancient moon's remnants. I asked her what the Frost Moon's scions meant to her, and why she left in the first place.
Yeah? So, why did she?
Perhaps it's better if you ask her yourselves. Things tend to get lost in translation when you speak on someone's behalf. What I can say for certain is this. Even when I had no one to confide in, I still had a family. I still had the Frostmoon Scions. But that girl, born beneath the moonlight, perhaps she's never felt she had either. The truth is, though, she might have had it all, if only the Frostmoon Scions hadn't let her down.
Last time I saw her, she kept looking up at the sky. Was she staring at the real moon beyond the false firmament?
The Frostmoon Scions now walk a path of error. They offer their prayers to a false moon, and to a goddess who can no longer answer them. I want to change all that. But with the Fatui closing in on us day by day, the Frostmoon Scions must stand united, now more than ever. I just need to wait for the right moment.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma!
Cappy? Has Kadena's condition deteriorated again?
How did you get in here? I thought the entrance was sealed.
Traveler, Paimon, we'll have to continue this conversation later.
All right then.
We'll come too!
How did I get over here?
Why? Did I do something wrong? I've been praying to the moon goddess every day. Why isn't she getting any better?
The moon goddess is powerless to answer her prayers, just like Lauma said.
Cappy, I need you to wait outside. I'm about to start her treatment.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Just don't be alarmed by what you're about to see. And please, don't let her mother see it.
What is she holding in her hand? Is that a knife? Silver blood and medicine powder?
Shh. Please. Help me keep this a secret.
She looks much better now. But, Lauma, was that?
A medicine prescribed by a local doctor. For ordinary people, my blood has the power to counteract any adverse reactions to Kuvaki.
Lauma's hands are covered in scars. Has she been secretly treating people like this all along?
So, now you know another of my little secrets. I had hoped to guide the Scions out of error before Karena's illness reached this stage, but clearly, I was too late.
Changing old beliefs is never easy. Some are simply too deeply ingrained, just like this girl's mother's. This isn't your fault. In fact, it isn't anybody's fault.
My life is as hidden from sight as the far side of the moon. Yet people only look to the bright side for guidance. If the day ever came when the two sides were reversed, could they truly accept it?
Why am I thinking of Ether right now? Has he been forced to keep a part of his life hidden too? If it was Ether. If it was family, they'd understand.
Hearing you say that puts my heart at ease.
Mm-hmm. And if there's anything we can do to help the Frost Moon Scions, just let us know.
Yep, we'll be there.
Our priority right now is reclaiming our relic from the Fatui. But I now understand that the day I will tell everyone the truth is no longer far off.
Alright. Looks to that. It's time. I lost my train of thought. Gosh dang it.
Wow. Paimon would never have guessed Llama had all that bottled up inside.
Me neither.
Hey! Watch your step!
I didn't do anything.
Ah! What's wrong? Oh, you scared Paimon.
You scared me there too. Almost stepped right into one of my traps.
Traps?
A trap? Why would you leave a trap somewhere like this?
Yeah, especially out in the open.
Well, it's not like this is a main path. And besides, we Frost Moon Scions would recognize it instantly.
What are you trying to catch?
Alright. You don't seem like you're with the Fatui, so I guess there's no harm telling you.
Why would I be with the Fatui? Why would you assume that? You know what they say about assuming, right?
Lauma asked me to set up these traps to keep the Fatui at bay.
Oh. Come to think of it, their 3-day ultimatum is almost up now.
Yes. Hopefully they'll back off when they realize we won't go down without a fight.
Oh, you've done a lot for the Frost Moon Scions too, just like Lauma. Philomena?
It's nothing. I was just wondering if any of this is really worth it.
I see someone standing on top of that hill right there.
What do you mean?
Our people. So many are stubborn, stuck in their ways, clinging to a truth they refuse to even question. Do they really deserve everything Lama's doing for them?
They're not all like that. They're just afraid of change.
Well, yes, but even so... No. I shouldn't be saying this. Just... forget it, okay? Bye.
Huh?
Why did I say all that? Or really... why am I still doing any of this? Either way, this will be my final night with the Frost Moon Scions.
Wow, she sure took off fast. So, are we heading back to the flagship for a break or what?
I mean, we might as well. Wait, actually, there's still somewhere I wanted to go.
Wait, you're not thinking of visiting that damsel led up in Cloud Cuckoo Land, are you?
Paimon, now's not the time to be referencing Banjo and Kazooie. She must know so much. But if she refuses to talk again...
Given who she is, pushing her won't get us anywhere. Hey, why don't we... Let's bring her something tasty. If she doesn't want to talk, we'll have to win her over with food.
Paimon, you really think it'll be that easy?
Hey, no harm in trying. At the very least, it shows we're trying to be friendly. Let's see. How about an F is 9.12 out of 10 berries and fried meat, the Frost Moon Scion's boon of the day, and one of your signature dishes. Your choice.
What about the Gâteau de Bois?
Should be a good mix of meat and veggies. There's bound to be something she likes.
Maybe she's more into sweets.
everybody. This is the place, right?
Correct.
Why does it feel like we're going to visit a patient? Oh, no. Take this seriously, Paimon.
Yeah, the world's not ready for Dr. Paimon. I guess this would technically be Paimon's first time meeting the Damslet. Ah, Grady, watch out!
Watch out!
Phew. Wait. If they just had to come over here manually, then why couldn't we just use a teleporter? Ah, never mind. Also, it swaps me out of Grady. I wonder if I could get this Unoculus before it puts me in cutscene mode. Oh, I can. Sweet.
Remind me, who are you again?
She forgot me after a single day?
A different one floats by your side today. A different one? What's that even supposed to mean? Oh, there goes Paimon's perfect conversation starter.
I have the feeling that you would say that. A different one.
Hi there! Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, there you are. Between the two, I suppose you're cuter. Wait, what do you mean Paimon's less cute than that floaty thing?
I have to agree. That floaty thing is way cuter than you, Paimon.
Columbina.
What is it?
What's your favorite kind of food?
Is this a treat? Or an offering? Let's go with treat. Anyway, this is all the Traveler's cooking, so please, help yourself.
Wait a minute, I see no gâteau de bord in that.
Oh, that wasn't exactly a yes, but she didn't turn it down either. What could she be thinking?
Who knows? Is she even thinking? Now you see what I've been dealing with.
So, what do you want to ask? Hey, she's actually playing along! Quick, now's our shot.
You know the moon in the sky isn't real, don't you?
I know there is only one moon in the sky. It is simply that some can see it, and some cannot.
What does it mean to you?
The missing prologue. What? Huh? What does that mean? Isn't she going to explain herself?
Can you tell me more about that melody? You were humming it last time too. It must be important to you.
It is all I remember from the moment of my birth. A melody, a few lines of lyrics, like a lullaby from a foggy dream. Oh, so who was singing it? I do not know. I have nothing else, just that song. Huh? And the Frost Moon Scions who found me, they had nothing either but hope. Before I even knew what was happening, they were already calling me their goddess. And I had no reason to decline. Like two lost infants unknowingly exchanged, I adopted their faith, and in return, they adopted me. But my adoption drops you into the story halfway through. What came before was scribbled onto the wrong pages, never even bound into the book. That sense of something missing only served to nurture their greed and doubt. And thus, I came to realize that this place was never truly my home.
Greed and doubt?
O Moon Goddess, forge weapons for us, drive out our enemies, and expand our lands. O Moon Goddess, heal our wounds, ease our suffering, grant us strength. They asked for everything, and I obliged. Until the day came when no answer could be given. If mortals can turn to the gods when they are powerless, then who do the gods turn to when they have nothing left to give? You've got Paimon there. In those days, the Frost Moon Scions cared more for faith than for truth.
So that's why she chose to leave.
Reality rewrote the sky in words I could not understand. I did not want to read a tampered version, so I simply stopped looking. The real beginning of my story lies up there, on the moon, forever beyond my reach. Like a message carved for blind hands, sealed away where no fingers can find it. Huh. So that's how it is. What's wrong?
It appears that there's something threatening. Wait, no, the flowers are purple. They looked purple, but the flowers, they turned white?
You should go. What, now? But you really don't look well. Did something just happen?
Is there anything we can do to help?
No. Aside from answers, I have nothing else to give you in return. This is the price of running away from home a second time. Running away from home?
A second time?
Is she heading towards the food? Did all of Paimon's questions make her hungry? Do you still have many questions? I know I should offer more in return for your kindness, but I'm feeling a little worn out. Oh, we're so sorry about that. The Tsaritsa was right. Freedom always comes with a price. She said I could treat the Fatui as a second family, a second home. But in the end, they were no different. All they wanted in truth was my power as the moon goddess. I'd rather not dwell on such unhappy memories.
Seems the Fatui can't afford to let go of such a valuable chess piece. So now they're coming for the moon goddess. They're damslet in distress.
I have fulfilled my promise to the Tsaritsa, though it has used up much of my power. So you see, this has nothing to do with betrayal. So, you're just staying here for now, resting and recovering your strength? Yes. What about these flowers? They have grown in Nod-Krai for many generations. They're highly sensitive to the ebb and flow of Kuvaki.
Kuvaki. So, they turn white when she's feeling weak. And when they went red that day, that was because she was drawing upon her strength.
At times, I thought about using that relic the Frost Moon Scions had hidden away. I could sense the power within it. But going out is such a hassle. People might see me, and I promised Lauma I wouldn't show myself to anyone. Besides, I know it's gone now anyway. Really? Lauma asked you to stay in hiding? Uh-oh, she's looking back at the food again. But Paimon's still got some little crumb cookies here. You could have these for dessert if you wanted. Lauma said she wishes to change the Frost Moon Scions, which is why she asked me to stay out of sight. I don't really understand what she meant, and to be honest, it's not something that concerns me.
If the damslet appeared in front of them now, the Frost Moon Scions might very well think that their Lady Kutar has returned to save them. When you look at it that way, I guess Lauma's actions do make sense.
Lauma, the Maiden of the Grove. She is quite unlike any Frost Moon Scion I have ever met before. After hearing my story, she actually apologized for how the Frost Moon Scions treated me back then. She told us she feels like she's been living on the far side of the moon. Is that so? I actually got the opposite impression.
Now, at least it's not the dark side of the moon.
She's been keeping her true power hidden away, afraid that people might be dazzled by its brilliance, and that they'd no longer be willing to look her way.
Just like Kutar back then. Maybe her light was simply too bright for anyone to see her as family?
So, what do you wish for now?
I wish to return to the moon, to the home where my story is written. Right now, that is all I wish for.
Oh man, is that time already? Ooh.
Tonight's the night we infiltrate the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau. Come on, we better go meet up with the others.
Just like Grady finished reading her book. Alright, let's get going. You know, after seeing it for myself firsthand, I can see why people are now inclined to pull for Columbina. She's just a precious little thing. And I can truly see that she is indeed a precious little thing. Fatui soldiers, and they're guarding a treasure chest. Your fancy gun has no effect on me!
Hey, not a bad haul.
Man, this is quite a ways away. Oh, finally! A waypoint! We can make progress!
Full throttle!
It's a fancy looking deer right there. It's quite shocking. Wait a minute. A chest like this out in the open? And there's a waypoint right next to it? Truly, there's something suspicious about this.
Something to add to my collection.
Huh. For the first time, a chest like that was actually not suspicious. I'm not sure if I have to go down there or if I have to go up there. It's probably down that way. If I had to guess. Yeah, and I would assume it is actually down this way. I mean, it would be pretty bad to see if there was, you know, something that was blocking my way and I had to climb all the way up just to get through this part. I think this just further proves that I have been spoiled by Natlin. Because their exploration does not work here. Also, I really want this. What do you mean that I was... okay. You know what?
Try and stop me!
There. Here's it suddenly, a little bit hot in here. And by being hot in here, I mean that the scenery's changed from it being, you know, red. While it looks like I am close to my destination, honestly, I'm not even sure what to do here, but the meetup point happens to be pretty close by, so yeah. Oh, the scenery's changed. Oh. Hello there, llama. Let me just grab this real quick. Huh. That's a neat looking fortress. You could almost say it kinda looks like a spaceship.
Huh? How come you're here by yourself, Llama? Where's Jahoda?
I haven't seen her.
Seriously? Don't tell Paimon she's ditched us on our first mission together.
I don't think that's the case.
I don't believe so. Nefer and I have our differences, but that shouldn't interfere with our shared objective. Recovering the relic is my duty. But as far as she's concerned, there's plenty to gain here too. In Nod-Krai, it's common knowledge that the Curatorium has a nose for profit and opportunity. The same way aphids flit from flower to flower in a never-ending quest to make honey.
Huh. Sounds like you know her pretty well.
Maybe a bit too well. And that's exactly why there's a rift between them.
Still, Jahoda sure is taking her sweet time.
I believe we may have misjudged and underestimated Miss Jahoda.
She's already inside, isn't she?
Huh? What do you mean?
As a former employee of the Curatorium, I'm confident that she possesses both professionalism and integrity in ample measure.
Huh? Ah! What was that noise?
Sounds like a rock slide.
The sound of a wavering conscience, perhaps?
Ah!
More like a Jahoda slide. It wasn't very effective.
Whoa! Something just fell down.
everybody.
What kind of an entrance is that? Wait a second. Have you been hiding nearby this whole time?
Yeah. I was just, scouting things out from up high.
Okay.
Darn it. How did Jane Doe even notice me up there?
Last time I checked, that's not Jane Doe, that's Lauma.
I can't believe I'd only realized I'd run out of smoke bombs this morning. What if something goes wrong inside? How am I supposed to make a quick getaway now?
You know, this kind of reminds me of, like, you know, like the inner monologues that Sakura has, you know, back in the early days of Naruto. It gives off those kind of vibes.
Thought I could just hang back and wait for the clients to get cold feet. But nope. Turns out they're all completely fearless. Don't they know how scary the Fatui are?
Those eyes! Is it time for a Genshin Impact Try Not to Laugh video challenge possible? If that's the case, I've already failed it quite a bit.
Really sorry, everyone. Truth is, just as I was heading out this morning, I discovered I'd run out of a super important, completely essential, absolutely indispensable piece of equipment.
Well, what just happens to be this super important, completely essential, absolutely indispensable piece of equipment that you're talking about?
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, as I see it, there are two options. Plan A is, we take a detour to Nasha Town to restock. Though, who knows if any shops will still be open this late. Plan B is, we call it quits right here. Disband the team and I'll go home. My place is only like a 10-minute walk from here, so...
Well, how about Plan C? We stormed the place anyway.
Personally, I vote Plan B. Bada bing, bada boom. Maximum efficiency, minimal effort.
Well, I am for option C.
Don't try to solve your problems by running away.
Besides, neither of those plans sound great.
Not a fan of either? Then I guess our only option is to fall back on Plan J. That's J for Jahoda, by the way.
Why didn't you just tell us that was an option in the first place?
Come on, that would have totally ruined the surprise. Boss pulls this trick all the time, and it's always the clueless ones who end up praising her to the skies.
Feels like you just threw shade at a whole lot of people.
Hey, can you throw shade at Paimon? I bet I would laugh if you throw shade at Paimon.
I have faith in your professionalism, Jahoda. You don't need those flashy tricks. Your abilities alone are more than enough to earn our respect.
Huh. This Jane Doe sure has an eye for talent. Speaking of which, maybe it's time I started calling her something nicer?
Oh, I get it, because, you know, a female deer is called a doe, and Lauma's female. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, that's clever. That's actually very clever.
You really mean that, Jane? Lauma Doe?
I do.
Lauma Doe. Okay, now I just need to see it. Lauma in Jane Doe's attire. Wait, actually, scratch that. You don't want people, you know... I probably shouldn't mention that.
I'll tell you what. It's not every day you get to work alongside such considerate clients. I have a feeling we're gonna make a great team. Plan J is this. We find our way in through the freight access on the facility's east side. It's tucked away from view, and security's lighter at night. I've prepared some special gadgets too, so we should be ready for anything. If we want this to go without a hitch, we'll need to work together every step of the way. So everyone, stick close behind me.
Ah, so this was basically like my idea for Plan C, but, the Jahoda way.
Now that finally sounds like a real pro talking.
Hey, you saying I didn't before?
Kinda, yeah.
I might be inclined to agree with Paimon on this one.
You... Ugh. Never mind. A top-tier treasure hunter like me never lets the naysayers get to her. All right, let's go over what we agreed on yesterday. The goal of infiltrating the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau is to locate and, if possible, recover the relic that the Fatui stole.
Yes.
We also need to figure out why they built the facility in the first place. I'm worried that they've set their sights on the Ancient Moon's remnants on Hisi Island, too.
Well, now that we've got a plan, time to get this show on the road.
And let's get this show rolling. But before we do that, we're actually going to take a little bit of a break. So next time, we're gonna storm this Fatui stronghold. So until next time, I'll catch you all later.